what I keep telling myself
The
too.
the
It's a
Reclaimer
very,
is
very cool ship.
the Reclaimer is super awesome, and if I really ever like want to do salvage gameplay, I will learn the layout front and back. But it's just I don't have one. I don't do salvage gameplay. There isn't salvage gameplay yet. Um, so yeah, I don't feel like I don't feel like going inside is going to get people excited about it, and I don't feel like there's any point in getting people excited about the Reclaimer anyway, since the salvage hasn't really been implemented. It's a cool ship, and it's got some giant turrets, and it is fun to use it as a garbage scow of doom. It's because again, it could be a poor man's hammerhead because it's got. I think the turrets have like two size 5 guns or something. They're just ridiculously
Wow.
big guns. Um,
Yeah, those are beefy.
yeah.
And it's size 5 for reference. This is a size 4 by default on the Vanguard series, but you can
Uh huh.
put fixed size 5 guns on them, which
Yes.
is, I think, what everyone does.
That is the meta. Yes, with the Vanguards. But sometimes I keep that size 4 cannon because it makes a very satisfying thunky thunky sound when it goes. And whenever you hit something with it, there's a little explosion. It's great.
Nice. Yeah, the Vanguard series is a very cool series of ship, and I don't know if you know this, Lance, but
Mm-hmm.
I kind of designed this.
Did you?
Yeah, the Vanguard was announced shortly after the Next Great Starship, and at
Cool.
the time there was not a Aegis heavy fighter,
Mm-hmm.
and this was way back on the original forums. I had submitted a design called the Spartan. Wasn't for the Next Great Starship. I missed the deadline. I was
Mm-hmm.
also working on my own. But I conceptualized a heavy Aegis ship with folding wings, large engines, turret on the top,
Cool.
and you can see a lot of those concepts seem to be in the Vanguard.
Lo and behold, they made one very much like it, and may have taken your design as inspiration.
Yeah, I like to think that they did. Of course, I'm not getting any commissions, which
Yeah.
is cool, but I also don't think the ties are strong enough to make that claim. That I
Right.
deserve them.
You couldn't bring it to a lawyer.
Yeah, but I do like to pretend that this is my baby. This is
Yeah.
my
That they looked at your design and they said, you know what? That's a really good idea.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember when this ship came out, they had um, a little mini game that you could play on the RSI site, and you can still kind of find it. What was it? Hyper Vanguard Force.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which they are going to put in game on the what do you call them, on the little arcade cabinets. You can see some of them are for Hyper Vanguard Force, and they are definitely planning on making those playable in game. Kind of like the Lost Viking from the StarCraft II Human Terran campaign.
Yeah. So I actually haven't played that. Is it kind of like an Asteroids deal, or?
Yeah, it's the Hyper Vanguard Force is more like it's a top-down shooter, kind of like Galaga or Tyrion, only
Okay.
you're flying a Vanguard, and it's got some shields, and you get some power-ups, and it gets better and better as you go.
So this is the most interesting, I think, of the Vanguards. This is the Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, it has an EMP, but it will have different armaments in the future.
Yeah, I think
But
they're
this
planning
one
on
is
giving
geared
it
towards-
a suite of electronic warfare stuff.
Yeah, like I think Mines was part of it, like E-Mines, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if E-Mines is going to be part of it, but I think it's going to have tools to like spoof signatures and confuse missiles and stuff like that. It's going to be like the opposite of a stealth ship.
Yeah.
The electronic warfare version.
Yeah, conceptually very cool idea. Just a lot of that isn't implemented at the moment. It used to be a really strong meta contender because the EMP was a lot more powerful than it is currently.
It
will eventually be losing the EMP entirely.
Yeah, it is still a pretty. I think it's still a pretty solid meta contender because it is more agile than some of the other variants. The only variant that's really got similar agility is the Warden, and the Warden costs like twice as much in-game money.
Yeah, that is true.
So the Sentinel is still a favorite of a lot of people who fly Vanguards, and none of these are bad ships. None of them.
Not by any stretch.
Yeah. Even the Harbinger, which is the pokiest one, is still a good fighter, and you can kit it how you like to do tons of damage. And plus, it's got those size 5 torpedoes. I can never say no to that. I love big missiles. I cannot lie.
I like big missiles and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
When you blow something up,
a really fun family of ships.
Yeah. Aegis has some really good ones. And make sure you're renting some of these ships out.
Oh yeah, I've been picking up quite a few already.
Yeah.
Not the Reclaimer, for reasons, but I do have the Sabers.
Yeah.
And, the Gladii and the Eclipse and the Retaliator. Got lots of toys to play with tonight.
Yep. Did you check out under downstairs?
I haven't. That's where we're going right now.
They got some conceptual stuff. They don't have any. Aegis does not make tiny things, so there's nothing in the little ground vehicle spots. There is nothing in the Aegis line small enough to fit down here, except maybe they might have put like I think even a Gladius couldn't fit down there. But in the display hall, they've got 2 ships that are in process.
I don't actually recognize this one.
Yeah, this is a good one. The Aegis Vulcan. Refuel, repair, rearm. Become a one-person support crew with Aegis Dynamics' versatile Vulcan supplying aid to pilots on the fly. Whether pinned down under heavy fire and in need of ammunition, low on quantum fuel after an ill-planned jump, or stranded in an unknown space with a busted thruster, a pilot in distress can always count on a Vulcan and its cadre of drones to lend speedy, efficient assistance.
Okay.
This one I think we're gonna see a lot more of this when Pyro comes online. I think when they should finish this one probably at about the same time they implement Pyro, and that way, because Pyro doesn't have the same kind of space stations and repair stations and refuel stations that Stanton does.
It's going to be a lot trickier keeping your ships well maintained.
Yeah. Or at least that's the idea. And then this one's the Nautilus.
This one kind of took over the concept of the mine laying that the Redeemer was going to be.
Yeah.
But sized it up significantly.
They did. I mean, it's got to hold a lot of mines, so you can't lay a good minefield with just like a couple dozen mines. It's not going to do much.
Which, that is a good point. I mean, when you're talking three-dimensional space, it is pretty easy to just go up or below the minefield when we think of it in the typical fashion.
Yeah.
You're going to need, like, a whole cloud of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to need, like, hundreds of little mines. Or each mine is going to have to have... be a sophisticated device that can propel itself, a fair amount of space or something,
Yeah, and if I remember right, I think these guns on the front are intended to be size 7s.
Whoa.
So it is pretty fearsome if you're in that cone of fire in front there too.
That would be a lot of forward-facing firepower.
Basically, 2 ions built in.
Yeah.
But I might be wrong on the numbers, so
okay.
Let's not take that as a hard fact. But I do think I remember reading that.
I bet they're at least size 5s. They look like they're pretty big guns.
Yeah. Well, that's Aegis Day. Now we got to go out and play with the ships we just rented.
Yeah.
Which I think the one that I'm most excited to get into is the Gladius.
Gladius is a good ship.
It's the smallest of the bunch, but it is such a fun ship to fly.
Yeah.
It's also really cool seeing all the extra animations that it has by virtue of being the pet favorite.
Yeah, well, there's a reason it's the pet favorite. Hold on, I'm going to get some water for my character.
Smart buy.
Don't forget to take off your helmet.
Yeah, I forgot I didn't have a backpack. That's why I couldn't store it.
Yeah, so the Gladius is the one that's going to be in Squadron 42 the most. It's the starting ship of Squadron 42. So they want it to work really well. And when people start up Squadron 42, they want that ship to be a good ship that works great and has no big problems.
Yeah. And because of that, it has kind of become the darling ship.
Yeah.
It gets all the update passes the first, which, fair enough. Means we get to play with them in game.
Yeah.
You, sir, are not wearing any pants. Don't go outside like that. It had cold. You got one of those burritos.
Yep. Actually, I ate it and then it kept it in my hand. I don't know why.
Yeah. Same thing happened to my water bottle.
Oh, are we going to the origin?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Nope.
That's what I thought. Expo lobby.
It always scares me how quickly our characters can eat those burritos.
Yeah.
I can't convince myself that a human being can eat a burrito like that quickly.
Yeah. I've seen some people eat them pretty quick. But the fact that we can all do that, and that's just normal, it doesn't seem normal to me.
And you never see your character eat it, right? Like you're never just an F4 eating it in third person.
Yeah.
So who's to say you don't just have those predator jaws open up and then you're just taking it all in that way?
Huh. I guess. Okay.
Star Citizens Conspiracy Theories. Gonna start a podcast.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, now it's updating.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
There we go.
So, I noticed you're using the female model later.
I am. Decided it was time for a little change.
train always this fast?
Pretty much. Sometimes you get better frame rate out of the scenery, though.
That must be it. Just feels like, man, those lights are fast.
Mm-hmm. This is not our stop.
Oh. Glad you're here, Vader.
Yeah, the Commons is always there's 4 stops and there's 4 stops and the Expo Hall is always 2 stops away from the spaceport here. Okay. And when they're not having an Expo Hall event, there's only 3 stops.
Yeah. Eckert's security job op available. That would require us to go all the way to Hurston. I don't feel like doing that today.
Yep. Gotta talk to Mr. Eckert.
Yeah, Eckert. If Eckert needs my help, he knows where to find me, and he can come here.
He knows everybody is on MicroTech right now.
Yes. He can't be expecting us to go all the way there. That's just silly.
Spacemen just don't do that. Wait.
Have you seen that someone, I'm pretty sure it's a fan-made video because it has the Death Star as a Drake ship.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You gotta look this up. It is a great video.
That's hilarious.
But I mean, if any company was going to make it, it would be Drake, right?
Yeah, well, it is a giant ship that has no real safeties on it and has a giant self-destruct button that blows the whole thing up. Yeah, that makes sense. It's got way more firepower than anything should ever need. Oop.
There we go. Now we're on our way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that video and post in the Discord because it is a gem.
That's cute.
So I think of the two, based on the loadout, I think I'm going to be flying the Valiant because that has all energy weapons, it looks like.
It does, but it mixes a cannon with repeaters.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess as long as we're claiming them, we gotta claim all the ships.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
All personal items.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning garden, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Hearing a lot of insurance claims.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really that is one of the things I'm not extremely happy about with the system is that all the ships that you rent spawn at your home instead of where you are.
Yeah, it makes more sense from my perspective that they start here because this is where the Expo is. So in theory, they would have a large inventory of rentable ships here, right?
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, probably should have just set this as my home.
Yeah. Well, hindsight is always 2020, right?
Yeah.
Hangar 4.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so you're going to Gladius thing?
Yep.
All right. Let's see.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I'm going to take a Saber.
Thank you.
Just a beautiful ship. So, I was mentioning before, we've got all kinds of fancy buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And now that this is my rented one, it is a lot easier to access these buttons.
Yep.
Your vehicle has been
It does have a weapon storage rack.
Yeah,
So
that is
you're
nice.
not going to get a ton of storage on this thing. It's not supposed to have a ton of storage.
No.
But for the mercenary on the go, it does have a spot to stow your weapons.
Yeah. If you wanted to do some space fighting, but then you also wanted to go out and do some bunker missions in the same vehicle, like this would be a good one. The Gladius would be a good one to do that.
Yeah. All right. And because it is the gold standard ship, it does have really cool startup animations. Character
Yep.
actually moves around and hits all the buttons. I really like that.
Yeah. Ooh. What? Oh my gosh.
Did you have a mishap? I heard someone crash.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit spacebar, and I forgot how gentle I have to be with the Saber on that, and it hit the ceiling.
Uh-oh.
And fortunately I'm respawning at the space station, Port Tressler.
These ships are a little more maneuverable than the ones we were using yesterday, huh?
Yeah, they are. They're definitely more maneuverable than the Cutty, or the Cutlet.
There you go.
Yeah, because the Cutlass is the Cutty, right? Everybody knows the Cutlass as the Cutty. That's its nickname. So you can't call the Cutter the Cutty, but
That's true. It's the cutlet.
it's going to be the Cutlet because it's smaller.
I'm all for it.
Your insurance claim
Okay,
has
so we've
been
got
sent.
a size 3 nose repeater and size 2s, I believe, on the wings for cannons.
Your insurance claim
You
Yep.
can see the roll rate on this thing is very fast. Similarly, pitch.
Your insurance
And
claim
yeah.
has been sent.
And if we tricord it as we learned to do yesterday, let's see. We can hit
Your
14
insurance claim
Gs.
has been sent.
Yep.
But something about flying the Gladius, it inspires a lot more
Your
confidence.
insurance claim has been
And
sent.
you feel like you can pull off some maneuvers that you just wouldn't be able to do in other ships.
Because you can.
Your insurance claim
And
has been
and
sent.
so, like me, I'm not the bravest
Please
pilot,
visit
but
us again.
I mean, even I'll get mixed up in flying around the stations and putting myself through tiny holes. Because you actually can get away with it with reasonable ease. And someone has really angered this station.
The station?
Yeah, the station's firing at someone.
Not me, I hope.
I don't know. There's
I don't seem to have a crime stat.
I can't really tell who they're shooting at.
Hmm. It'll be another minute before I can claim that ship.
Okay. I don't want to get too close to the cannons for obvious reasons, but it looks like they're just firing out into the ether.
Out into space?
Yeah, you can't see an obvious target.
Insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
All right, do you want to select a mission for us to take out some guys? I think we can take out some stronger guys than we did in the 100i and the Cutlet.
Yeah, let's see, HRT?
Yeah, I think the two of us can take an HRT in these ships pretty easily.
All right. Let's see. Where will this one be? Actually, Civilian Defense Force.
One of us may explode, but that's mostly because I just don't know. I just don't know when to give up. I don't know when to disengage, and I'm always like, no, I need to get him. Oh,
Okay.
I should
sharing this one.
probably change into a spacesuit out of the medical gown.
Probably, yeah. Did you get the mission that I shared to you?
Somehow I did. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I hit the left bracket, but it wasn't coming up right. But I hit the left bracket anyway, and
Okay.
it's. Okay.
Oh, we're just barely still in the night side of the planet. Don't crash.
Okay. I will try not to, but no promises. Okay, I can see where you are. No.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Engine effects on this ship are so
Okay.
That was really pretty.
Okay, I am 10 clicks behind you or so.
Okay.
I love the firepower on this thing. The Saber gets 4 Panthers.
Yeah, it's a fun ship. Really good medium-sized option.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Slowing down to SCM speeds.
Ooh, okay, you got me. shoot.
He got you. Got you.
He didn't get me, but my shields are down. That missile, I did not dodge it like I was hoping. Oh my gosh, I do hate how it overrides my screens with the comms. We got a Mustang Delta to take out now.
Man.
Please die. There we go.
Woo!
Ooh.
Boom!
All right, you did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, the Saber has 4 size 3 guns. It's a lot of firepower. It runs out of a capacitor really fast, as you might expect. But it does pour out quite a bit of damage really fast. I like that.
What kind of numbers do you get on the capacitors?
25 shots with each, and that's at 50% guns. If I switch all the way to 100% guns, I get 28 shots out of each Panther.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't give you a whole lot of extra juice for dedicating all the way.
A little bit, but yeah, not a lot.
I get 31 on my Panther and 25 on the Omnis Skies at 100%. 26 on the Panther and 21 on the Omnis Skies otherwise.
Yeah.
But the Gladius has a lot of agility to make up for the apparent lack of firepower. So you can just get behind ships and put that firepower where it counts.
It's not a lack of firepower. It's got a size 3 and 2 size 2s, right? That's
I mean, like it's really good for its size. But
yeah, for a light fighter, that is not lacking. That is pretty juiced.
Fair enough, but like you've got 3 of my max size guns.
I have 4 of them. Yeah.
Or 4 of them. Sorry, 3 additional ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's great.
If you're looking at those numbers, it's like the Gladius doesn't have as much, but it is also a totally different fighting style too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. All right. You want to do a VHRT?
VHRT, step up the difficulty.
Yeah.
I do not see one. I have an ERT.
That might take a little while with these ships.
It really might.
If they got a hammerhead, like, I think we could potentially do it, maybe. But it takes a while to down a hammerhead with a light and a medium fighter.
Yeah, it does, and we do want to give some of the other ships a try too.
Yeah.
I do have another HRT that I sent you, but I don't see any VHRTs at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't. It's still not giving me mission markers until we're on top of them. So
Okay.
I will have to.
It is on Clio.
Okay.
My wings took a bit of damage there. I am missing my one of my tail fins.
Really?
Yeah, and
Well,
I've got some holes clean through my wings too.
Well, you were in the fray alone for a little while,
Yeah.
whereas I was not. So I think that's the difference. Because I got away totally clean. I don't think they even took my shields down.
Yeah, they took my shields down right towards the beginning.
Oh.
That must have been when they scratched me.
Yeah.
But the detail of that damage does look incredible.
Yeah. And the damage states are only going to get better from here. They're not finished with the damage states by a long shot.
It's still just so cool to be able to see the scars and know exactly what happened to your ship.
Yeah.
So it is at the Rayari Cantwell Research Outpost.
Yeah, I do have a marker for you, and that's a pretty good substitute for the mission marker.
Okay. I'm going to not engage yet. I'm going to. I don't want to lose my other wing.
Oh, engage all you want.
At my own peril, right?
Well, yeah.
So it looks like our target is flying a Valkyrie. Kind of hard to tell. It's not giving me all. Okay, it does say Anvil Valkyrie, and there is a Vanguard Warden.
That's not the worst combo for sure that they can throw at you for HRTs.
Yeah, as long as there's no hurricanes.
Yeah, they can throw 2 hurricanes at you. That's just unfair. It's like, no, dude.
Those canes are angry.
All right, I'm catching up to you. Ooh.
I think I can hear you.
Yep. Should be able to see me too at this point.
So cool. Sound in this game is a really underrated thing. It is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a third ship that I didn't see before.
Oh.
And there is a cane. Dang it.
Oh no.
Okay, well let's prioritize the hurricane.
Is that
it can't cause as much
Maxwell
of that
Gordillo?
damage. It's Sumio Schenker.
Oh, yeah. Boom!
All right, nicely done.
Whoa!
You broken?
No, I was just had a real close pass with that Valkyrie.
Okay, all right. Glad you're not dead. Oh, sorry.
Disengaging.
Fire.
Oh! I don't know what that was.
I heard that. Was that you? Did you crash?
Yeah, I blew up. I think I might have crashed into the ground again.
Oh no. Hey, disengaging. don't care about comms. I just want to see their shields.
Please, if anyone sees Dr. Bolin, let me know.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Valkyries are chunky boys.
The following locations again. Goodbye. Welcome.
Valkyries are quite chunky. Yes.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
See.
System. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected.
Part of the reason I've been having problems
Your insurance claim
staying in these fights is because I have been out of the game for a bit, playing other things. And I am way out of practice, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm feeling the squeeze too. I'm not as good as I once was.
Not as good as it once was. Alright, I'm going to be coming in a different Aegis ship.
You are clear to
What happened
launch.
there? Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's the Valkyrie dead. Now let's actually kill the target. He's just chilling here.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Alright.
Whoa!
Yep.
There's a guy here at Port Tressler who is super down for PvP and just being very aggressive.
You need some assistance.
Oh no, I'm gonna be blown up pretty soon. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, there's some people making threats in the global chat.
Mm. Yeah, that must have been him. I have global chat turned off right now.
Do we want to make a stand in a redeemer?
Could be fun.
I'll go fetch it from New Babbage. It should be spawned in.
Oh man, his name is Zero Cool.
Man, he's not McCool at all.
Not at
Not like
all.
me. If we do have any new viewers, even though my YouTube channel is Odd Job Entertainment, I usually try and go for McCool in any game I get into. So it'll usually be some kind of variant of that. But, you know, most Americans apparently are illiterate, so most often I get Mr. Cool, even though it's clearly a C. Have you noticed that It seems to be a newer grammar thing, but it seems like people are confusing of and have a lot. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, I should have gotten a gladius. It should be have.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Well, I'm at Port Tressler. I've got a Redeemer that's going to be is awaiting delivery. It will be delivered in about 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm touching down at New Babbage right now.
Yeah. Where are you going to set your? Oh, shoot. Is there a hospital down there where you can set your spawn point?
I think there is. There's got to be one in the commons, right?
Let's see. New Babbage Hospital. Yeah. You would think it might be on the ground floor of Aspire Grand where the hubs are. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'll have to stop by there and set my respawn point there.
That's why I haven't seen it. Because I just blow right past Aspire Grand's ground floor all the time. Well, it looks like there's a bunch of people in the lobby here at Port Tressler. And they're all going out together.
Oh, man.
I just saw 3 guys going out together. They probably had the same idea that we did. Only there's 3 of them.
Welcome to the ASAP
Whatever it takes to take this guy out, right?
Yeah.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I feel like my ship is a scene out of Scarface. Isn't that the one where he says, what did you do to my little boy, or is that The Godfather?
That's The Godfather.
Okay.
Scarface is Say Hello to My Little Friend.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Gladius this beat up.
I'm looking at your stream, and it's a beat up ship.
But man, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does. It does. It definitely looks like it took a couple of laser cannon hits, for sure.
It's a great storytelling tool, being able to see the damage like that.
Yeah. You just type that into party chat.
Yeah, we've got Schlag and his buddy in our party as well.
Oh.
So I'm seeing if I can pull them over here to...
Okay. Oh, I see. There's an Anvil Arrow and a Gladius Pirate that are both doing PvP right now.
Okay.
That's why they took me down so fast.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, you know what? The Gladius has 3 size 3s.
Oh, Oh, is that what it is?
They're not size 2s on the wings. Those are size 3s as well.
Oh, okay.
So the Saber only outguns it by 1 gun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back. Gladius is there's solid reason why it's the meta.
Yeah.
Right there. Huh. So you get one more size 3 gun, but you do give up quite a bit in way of agility.
A fair amount. Yeah. I mean, the Saber it's not a slouch. It's still a fighter. It's a real fighter, but it's not a light fighter. That's for sure. And you can tell the difference.
What's the shield difference between them?
I don't know.
All right, and that's why we don't have global chat up on stream.
Yep.
So let's see, is this Aspire Grand? Yes, yes, this is Aspire Grand.
Magic S.
Ah, here we go. There is a hospital here.
Yeah.
I don't need pharmacy. Need the regen terminals over here.
Welcome.
Wait, no, I don't actually need that terminal. Shoot. It's, not that one.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Hey guys.
Hello.
It's Flog.
Hey, so do you mind if I invite my friend along inside this Discord server as well?
Not at all. The more the merrier.
Perfect.
Just let them know we try to keep things family friendly is all.
Okay. Yeah, let me invite. No, wrong invite. Did I invite the right one? Not the worst thing, but this guy we would have. No, Ray's usually pretty good.
Am I blind or crazy? I can't find the regen terminals. Okay, this is patient check-in.
Yes.
And usually it's right next to those.
And if nothing else, you could check into a room and regen and select your regen from there. It might be these. No, those are patient check-in as well.
Okay, floor 5, room 4. Elevator.
Please visit us again.
Should be over here. Room 4. There's actually an attendant here.
Huh.
You seeing this?
It's all
Yeah.
Huh. There's people.
That's weird. People in a hospital?
It's unheard of.
It's crazy. It'll never catch on.
It is funny because a lot of my job as a medical assistant is somewhat automated.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll do things like hook them up to the vitals cart, and then it'll kind of automatically take their blood pressure and stuff like that.
Right.
But every once in a while, they'll get an out of spec reading, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
And I'll have to double check it with my human ears.
Mm-hmm.
So the joke that I usually use with them is, see, there's a reason why I can't be replaced yet. If only to double check abnormal blood pressure readings.
Yeah.
Alright, so now my imprint is here at New Babbage. So now I can throw caution to the wind and get neck deep into some PvP without having to worry so much.
Oh, PvP, huh?
Your insurance claim.
Yeah, there's some griefers at
people,
Port Tressler.
stirring the pot.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, where at?
Port Tressler and MicroTech space.
Let's see. If you're coming over with Ray, we've got 4 people total, so the Redeemer's probably a really good fit for us then.
Yeah. Oh, I got a Redeemer at Port Dressler as well, I believe. I don't have many ships available, though.
Well, being that it is Aegis Day,
Yep.
we've got Redeemers on tap now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the ships are doing this.
Vader, you're the one that got mixed up with them. What did you see?
A couple of light fighters, a Gladius and an Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Vehicle selected.
Yeah,
So,
it's a little bit.
Couple good volleys from the Redeemer, and
Your
they'll
vehicle
go
has been
down
delivered
as long as we hit them.
Yeah. But he's trying to join the Discord real quick. Any luck? Do I have to forward his information, or am I not allowed to invite to the server?
He should just be able to. He should just be able to join. I don't think I have any special permissions set up.
No, I didn't think so, but
Just in case, once I get off the train, I'll send you a link on the on Discord. And
Okay.
You can have them use that.
sounds good.
Maybe if I make it, it'll work better.
Alright. So what are the names of the guys causing trouble up at port?
Let's see. We've got... this guy, Snalibe, Snalib. That's the one who's he's in a Gladius. He's the one that's around now.
Okay. See if I look at his name and see if I can recognize him or anything else like that, or an orc that he might be part of. It's not alive.
He's a good pilot.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, and then there's this one who's Magic-S.
talking in chat at all, or?
I'm not seeing it
Nope.
in chat.
Okay, Magic Dash. I'm gonna look that up. I want to see how long they've been playing and that sort of thing. What work they're part of.
Huh.
Tells you a lot.
Get some intel.
Yep. Liberty's Reapers. Oh yeah, they're good. I don't know what your odds are filling them are. Yeah, Liberty's Reapers, the guys that hang out and fight against Vendor Squadron all the time in Arena Commander.
Oh.
So if you get good pressure on them, they'll find a way to get away.
Yeah. And there's another one named New Cabbage in Talon Shrike.
Nice.
Oh,
I like that.
New Cabbage.
Yeah.
They're one of the first names on this server, so I bet they've been on this server for a while. So they probably joined together just for the sole sake of causing trouble.
Oh, and there we are. Zero Cool 1337. 4 of them.
McCool versus Zero Cool. Our battle will be legendary.
Let's see. I think I got my spawn set there, but I don't have gear set up. I don't have all my fighters at all. Because I had a character reset, so.
Well, I just pulled out a Deemer. So let's see. You guys are still 38 MKM out.
Yeah, we're over at Lordville.
Are you down here on New Babbage, or are you up at Tressler, Lance?
I'm at Tressler.
Okay, I'll come try and pick you up then.
That will be dangerous because there's 4 guys in fighters who are downing everybody that comes into this space.
Ooh. Yeah, that is true. Maybe I'll just find a cozy place to hide.
That's why I haven't met up with you yet.
I don't know. I went to the wrong spot. My bad. Next one. So Tressler's too spicy right now. Yeah, see, if they got a guy from Liberty Troopers, it'd be very difficult to win that fight, especially if they're all coordinated.
Yeah, me alone in a Deemer isn't much of a threat.
Let's see.
No, the other thing too is they'll just pick a I mean, they might be able to hit him every now and then.
They're taking down a reclaimer right now.
Yeah.
And a Cutlass Red.
Now I could put in a call to Van, the orc that I'm part of, see if anyone wants to get involved or to scrap with them.
That could be fun. If any of them are accessible, might as well.
Okay, just give me a moment.
We can form our own temporary civilian defense force.
Yep. Let me just we're gonna put a call out for that.
So, quick recap, since we are in a new ship now. This is the Aegis Redeemer, which has probably the most unique looking engines, as you can see with that little transformation there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots
Boom.
of flair. And just bristling with guns. Originally intended to be a mine layer, it's now really a gunship. But, oh boy, guns are big.
None of my fighters are set up either. Well, I put it on call. We'll see what happens.
Well, since Tressler is too hot, I'm just going to find somewhere to touch down. Go visit Calliope.
I'm gonna pull a word. Alright, I'm gonna give my word. I'm gonna see if I get any takers. Hangar 3. Now, if we're gonna get involved in PvP, I would recommend that we drop all our gear that we like.
Oh, I've just got the very basic white suit on right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't. I was good for bunkers.
I'm in a hospital gown.
That's about as stripped down as you can get without getting charged for public indecency. That is.
Oh no. Sorry. Yeah. They don't have to know as long as they don't go inside your ship.
An ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
There you go, Perry. Turrets up above there. Yeah.
We'll touch down at Shubin Processing Facility. This will be a nice spot to touch down and kind of show the exterior of the ship. Since this one is the rented version, this one will actually have its lights on.
So Lance, you can hang out in the hangar and see if there's still a bunch of red targets around too.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, they're still there.
That would be a big part of it. Okay. I want to see if I got any responses. Just gonna get my ship all set up. Thing is, yeah, if we do head over, I might stop on the Mike L1 drop off in gear that I don't want to lose. Never get any bites. I tell you what, though, when they respawn, it's pretty impressive. So there's a time we finished up something, someone torpedoed one of our 890 jumps, so we chased him around for a little bit till they logged off the server. Well, then turns out on the same server, somebody had entered a cave and was sending out false medical beacons.
Ooh.
And then they would kill who was done. Yeah, right. They were killing whoever showed up.
Jerks.
So, anyways, they start talking about, oh no, I'm new to the game. I don't know what I'm doing, and blah, blah, blah. I felt I'm lost in this cave. So one of our guys looked him up, called him out, was like, hey, you've been part of the game for 5 years now, right?
Uh-huh.
And then somebody in chat's like 10 million credits to kill him.
Nice.
So we organized the whole group of people, went to the cave and took him out. The guy ended up sending us like 130 million credits. It's like,
Sounds like a good time.
oh yeah.
So touchdown on Calliope, and you can see the interior of a ship looks quite a bit different with the lights on. We
Yeah,
check out the
beyond at the show.
yeah, make things a little prettier.
Yeah. If I don't get any combat assistance request responses or anything else like that, I'm not willing to take on more light fighters, especially when one of them is part of Labor's Reapers.
Got component access here, which I really like being able to peel back these panels and look at all the parts inside. Someday there will actually be a purpose to doing so, which will be really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'm going to reroute to do these bounties.
Okay.
Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. And then let's see here, we have turret access. Yes, it's on this screen. So animation could use a little work,
Welcome.
but
ASOP vehicle
if you can push
retrieval
past
system.
that, big
Vehicle
big
selected.
turret.
Stand by.
is apparently not protecting me from the environment right now.
No, Redeemer turrets have no atmosphere.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Is that a bug?
I want to assume that it is.
Because they have glass.
You just gotta tell. Well, I mean, it is a rental Redeemer. Who knows what kind of condition you got it in?
Fair enough.
Realigning with the planet. I targeted the wrong quantum point.
This one up top is protecting me, but the bottom one wasn't. Weird.
It just likes to do that, you know?
Yeah, a little temperamental.
Well, I think the atmosphere is like a 99% oxygen.
99% what?
Oxygen, I think, I could be wrong, but one of MicroTech's moons is like 99% pure oxygen at like 0.7 atmospheres. You're just literally like over toxify yourself on oxygen.
Okay. And then these seats on either side are for the remote turrets.
You are clear to launch.
So there should be a button somewhere. Power on. Here we go. Got some M5As. With the amazing sound. Similarly, this one is the one that we see on the tail.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Yeah, that's the Deemer. Really good ship. How far out are you and Ray Schlag?
With the Horde fighters at Fort Tressel, I don't want to risk it, so we've gone to demounting elsewhere for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I chance a pickup for you, Lance?
No, I think I just got out.
Think you made it?
Yeah.
We'll clean it up for you for the sake group bounties over the Crusader area. That's not a problem. But if those guys are having fun at Fort Tressel killing new players,
so you just started a QT to my location. I'll just wait for you here then.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
did they chase him down?
Yeah. I mean, stay there, but it's doing the thing where it does the planetary QT. Only you're going from a planet to a moon. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And so you're just kind of like pointed off in some random direction, kind of.
Yeah. Where it's theoretically gonna slope in towards you at some point in the future. Going at, 2% of my possible QT speed.
Deemer looks really good in this environment.
Oh yeah.
It's got
the seraphim blue, the white with the black.
save a couple screenshots. Gotta get all that content, right?
I don't know if anyone's watching, but I'm streaming.
Oh, by the way, my Corsair seems to have stabilized slightly and hasn't lost all its gear yet. So if you want to try that out later after checking out the Redeemer and stuff, let me know.
Sure.
Woo! Excuse me.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you have someone in the front remote turret, that takes control of those guns away from the pilot, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I think I hear Lance coming in.
Yep.
Now I can actually see your jet stream. I don't want to get closer to the outpost than this because they do have a turret up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm caught on a rock. There we go.
And I love that I can just be watching in third person and see, like, the Gladius canopy open. You get out of the Gladius, walk over to this ship. Like, there's no just appearing out of the ship. Everything is, follows this logical order.
Yeah.
The immersion is really good. Somewhere on here is a close exterior button.
I thought I closed the exterior.
Okay, do you want to take the, can you do me a favor and power off the front remote turret?
Okay.
And then if you want to get in the bottom turret. Or top at that point. Whichever one you want. I just forgot to turn it off, and I have access to only 2 of my guns right now.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay, sharing an ERT with you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to join up with you here. I just got a refill on quantum after I finish this. Did you get the group contact?
I did.
Alright. Yeah, we'll join up with you. Start.
Gonna jump into the top turret.
Okay. Now that I'm not gonna knock you to the floor, I'll take off.
Looks like the default loadout is with ballistics.
Yeah.
So a few quick turret controls. C, if you hold it, will center your turret forward. X is default to go to gyro mode.
Thank you.
This information's new for Ray.
Q is for relative mode.
Yep.
E is to disable ESP.
So ERT, that's going to be a hammerhead, right?
That will be a hammerhead.
It-
Yes.
Very likely. Group ERTs don't always have a hammerhead.
Yeah.
No,
We are taking on
not a
the.
hammerhead, but a hammerhead.
But I think the individual ERTs are always a hammerhead.
Yeah. Okay. And the crazy part is I'd prefer to take on a hammerhead as opposed to hurricanes.
Yeah?
Okay, so is it going to give me trouble with getting close?
Hmm.
I'm gonna see if there's another mission available. Oh, this should get me somewhat close. Devon, scrap, and salvage on the other side.
Did you share it?
Oh, did I not already?
Oh, no. Is this the hung ivory
Yes.
job? Okay, I got that.
Okay. Hey, this is pretty decent. This will just be a short trip out.
Oh, yeah, just a couple of minutes.
And I'm going to use that time to reassign some of my weapons to a different group.
Yeah. It looks like you've got 2 energy guns, energy cannons, and 2 ballistic cannons.
There we go. So now, right hand is ballistics, left hand is energy weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it comes default with the C-7088 cannons. Forgot about
And
that.
they are chunky.
Yeah. They're fun, aren't they?
So,
They are.
They explode.
It looks like yeah, I was just gonna say they look like flak cannons.
Yeah,
They are.
it's the default cannon on the Harbinger that I was telling you about.
Okay.
and they're ballistic, right? So the build
Yep.
shield do slight amounts of damage. You can get component kills through shields.
Yes.
You could stick 6 of them on a course.
Man,
If they didn't
something
have
tells
one,
me we're gonna have a lot of fun using your Corsair over the next few months.
I'll let you try out the H stuff a little bit. If you want, we can go back to Corsair frigate. You get a chance to go try out the size 5 minutes.
The size 4s did Uh-oh.
You're cheating.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're good. My game just minimized randomly. Do you ever have that happen? I don't know what causes it,
No.
but I'll just suddenly be looking at the desktop, and then I have to hurry and click back in. I wonder if, because I have my graphics tablet as a second monitor, and I kind of wonder if its driver kind of messes things up every now and then. Because that's the one thing that I have that I feel is unique to my PC compared to like what other gaming setups would be.
I don't know. Good.
And having 201 shots on an energy cannon, though, is kind of insane. The capacitors on this Deemer are really big.
The capacitors are big, and it's only got 2 guns to worry about. So...
Honestly, you know what's really nice about the Deemer is those capacitors are mostly turrets. So the only real capacitor you have for the pilot are what the 2 C-788s are rocking.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You have turret capacitors for those
That is true.
laser cannons.
Yeah.
That would explain the huge...
Huge amount of shots you get, yeah.
Once they add server blades so I can slave the turret of my Scorpius to the pilot, man, that's going to be a huge increase in firepower too.
Ooh. Yeah.
Pocket Hammerhead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they were talking about it. One of the blades for the Scorpius is going to be fixed forward firing turret. Or I guess you can do an automated one, but I don't know, just keep it all forward firing, call it good.
Yeah, I mean, like if you've already got the 4 on the wings, might as well just massively increase your field of fire.
Tell R2 to shoot forward.
Yeah. You know, the atmosphere on Calliope is kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Or I guess now we're on Clio, aren't we?
Yes, this is Clio. That's right.
I think Star Citizen is probably the only game where I do find myself just enjoying the environment as I just take a slow jaunt across the galaxy.
Yeah. That's very true. No Man's Sky was like that for me for a while, but there's a lot of stuff that's just the same between planets in No Man's Sky.
Star Citizen does pretty good for having quite a bit of variety. I mean, it has quite a bit of variety now, and then we know that it's going to get so much more diversified in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
The addition of pyro, all new
Nyx.
types of vegetation, fauna.
Mm-hmm. Fauna will be a big one.
Oh yeah.
That'll
Dude,
be
when we
fun.
can go on a whaling expedition across the reaches of space, we can really bring out the 600i for a safari at that point.
You want to, or you want to hit the space whale with some flat cannons?
Yes. Explode the barnacles off it.
And it'd probably thank you for it.
Yeah, or it's an exfoliator. And honestly, with how big those whales look to be, that might be what a C-788 ends up being, is just an exfoliator.
Jeez.
Oh, so have you seen Hangar.link?
I have not. What's that?
Alright, so if you go to Hangar.link, that is a fleet viewer. So you're with Starship 42.
Yeah.
Well, the Hangar.link one takes things to a whole new level. It's got like 3D rendered objects, and they're colored in, and they look beautiful. And you can actually pull up the space whale next to the ships to see them for the size.
Okay. Do you want to link that in the Discord, and I'll add that to
Yeah.
the game resources folder?
Yeah, I'll do that after this bounty here. Yeah, that's it's a really cool site. It's the same thing. You build up your little fleets or put ships side by side, pair sizes. Ray, we got a double spawn here, so just be aware. I'm gonna have to take this one easy.
You can actually see the whale in scale, huh?
Yes.
What's it called?
From what I've
Hanger.link.
Hanger.link.
Yeah.
What I remember from pictures of, just concept art, I mean, they showed people landing on the whale to harvest barnacles and stuff. So I have to imagine they're going to be gigantic.
Recharging John. We got Aurora. Oh, get that. This gets done. Here's an Aurora.
I just got the mission complete from you guys.
Yep. Glad he is.
This is a bit longer of a drive than it would have been in a fighter. That's for sure.
Yeah. Looking back, I probably should have left the atmosphere. I kind of spaced it, and we've been going at 300 millimeters or 300 meters per second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's take out the Vanguard Warden first, and then we can focus on the Hammerhead.
Okay. Swat the flies, and go for the main
Exactly.
course.
Needn't be gluttonous at the start. We've got plenty of time at the buffet.
Yep. At least until the bullets run out. Okay.
How do you like your tail there? Looks good, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. It's a Vanguard. You can take it. Tails come on. That's fine.
What was that line from Indiana Jones? I'm sorry, the guns. After he shot his own one.
I don't think I'm actually hitting him.
Yeah, we do have a quite limited range apparently, but he should be in range of us now.
So, with the Gatling,
There we
they
go.
have a spread on
It's
them,
definitely
so
hitting.
you're better to engage at about 1500 or less, even though the range is 3000 on them.
Yeah. You're just not going to hit beyond that. There we go. Oh my goodness, there's a hurricane.
Yes. Let's take him out next.
Yeah, I'll head back to Lordville and pick up the Corsair we're bringing out. You do a comparison. You feel the Redeemer, though, it actually responds to your point direction and things like
Woo!
that, which is kind of nice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna retreat just a bit so he can charge shields.
Yeah, he almost took our shields down in the rear.
Oh, that he did. It looks like we are good on the other sides. As long as we keep nose pointed on the Hammerhead, I think we should be okay.
Yeah.
And this guy will be easier for me to actually hit and contribute.
Yeah, we'll probably be able to hit him from 2 clicks out instead of 1.5.
And we've got plenty of missiles to soften them up with.
Good.
So So you know what a fun alternative to the Redeemers, because they're size 2s, right? 616 Rattler missiles in there, and those get real fun.
Those are the ones that are cluster bombs, right?
So you launch all your 4 of those, and all of a sudden there's like 30 missiles on somebody's screen. It's great.
Okay. Maybe not the most economic use of missiles. That is all of them.
This is a rented vehicle, sir. We are not concerned about economic use.
Gosh, this is comical.
Isn't that great? Down to about half my bullets.
Oh, just half, huh? Eh?
Yep.
Well, don't worry. If you run out, you can just switch turrets.
Yep.
You got a whole like 2 minutes of constant fire, 5 minutes.
Boom.
I think that's the fastest I've ever seen a hammerhead go down.
Outside of a torpedo kill, you mean? I'm sure.
Yeah, outside
Oh,
of
yeah.
retaliators.
Eclipse will take it out instantly, but actually shooting at it, giving it a chance to fight back.
Yeah. I'm down to 639 bullets out of 2,600. So I used a lot of bullets on that hammerhead.
Well, I don't think he's going to mind the paint. I think he's got other things to worry about.
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have available to us?
I'm getting into the lower turret.
And I've got another ERT on MicroTech.
Should be able to join
As
up
well.
with you guys shortly. Just gotta swap ships. Accepted. Oh sweet, we got the best hangar bay right here. You loops in this one.
They gave you the big one?
Yeah, they give us the biggest one at Lorville.
Oh, sure, they gave you that one. And when I'm trying to plant Starfarer, they're like, nope, you're gonna get this other thing.
They give you the littlest, smallest hangar possible. Dude, they give me this one with the Pisces. I'm not even joking with you.
Yeah, gonna get real good at shimmying, that's for sure.
Yeah. Landing with the back view here. Good enough.
This is why we can't have my. Oh, jeez.
It's hard landing. It's fine. It's the Vanguard. You can handle it. Let me just repair my tail. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to move my Pico the Penguin. He's my co-pilot on the Corsair right now. I stuck him in the seat.
Does he actually stay there if you do that?
He stays in the co-pilot seat. Yes, this is why Corsair's the best ship in the game right now. Like all the other ships.
That's funny. Is that a feature or an oddity?
It's a selling point because they want you to buy the Corsair.
We made this feature specifically for the Corsair. We want you to have your Pico with you at all times.
Should I take a picture of that, make it an advert, and send it to him for like, hey, you want to sell more Corsairs, right? Tell him you can stick Pico as a co-pilot.
Yeah.
He stays in the seat.
Pico stays in co-pilots.
Nice.
The Pico retention systems.
Yes.
That actually sounds like it could be a
yeah,
product.
Okay, so this one is Wyatt Tanaka, right? That we're going to?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
I think I'm gonna exhaust the bullets in the top turret first. Actually, now that
That's probably a good idea. Okay, we've got a hammerhead and a warden. There might and a third ship. Which one?
I'm sure there's gonna be another. Yeah, there we
It'll
are.
be a
Yeah, it's another cane.
If you can't detect it at the same time as the other one, it's most definitely a hurricane.
Yep. Let's go for that hurricane first.
He's stealthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
It's just sad when you gotta say, hey, the hurricane's more deadly than this hammerhead sitting in front of us. Fine. Ready to 10? Oh god, he's staring.
Come on, she's a big ship.
Boom.
Okay.
I don't.
You want this part to talk.
He's cherry red. He's gonna pop soon. Oh, here he is. That's why I couldn't find him easily. He's right in my blind spot.
Oh, hey Perry, I got the big fingering.
Top turret's dry.
See that?
Hey, you like those office guys on there? These cans.
Those are kind of nice.
Yeah, just casual size vibes. Fine.
This is very great.
Oh, you'll love the inside view. Here, press the button. Actually, no, just stand next to the ramp and listen. Because this is Autobots for a loud sound.
He did us the courtesy of taking himself out.
Yeah, I think I took out his engines.
Yeah, and then he finished himself off with a crash.
Oh no. I can't target this guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I guess...
Maybe let's try turning it on, off, and then on again.
This is 100% great.
What is this?
What happened?
Is this an actual table?
Yeah, Dragon actually gave them a table and a TV stand that looked at. They even give little cup holders for the little paper cups that you gotta buy all the time because everything on Dragon is recycled. So
There we are.
side turrets here. All right, Pico, you have to move.
Alright, leave them there. I can take on the other turrets.
Yeah, well, I mean, the remote turret's pretty good. Here. Knock out that one. Oh, crap. That'd be here. Go.
Leave them here to be there.
Whatever. Well, some are comfortable. He'll sit in Captain's bed. Good luck, Pico. There we go.
Why do I have a ranger button?
No pilots. Someday in the future, they'll actually work like that. Just need my screens and weapons here.
Please go away, comms. I don't actually care.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Screens.
Well, I've only got the one, or well, I've got two MFDs. One is showing my status, and I've got the other showing his status.
And he's got it at their top. It's a strategy, actually, by the end of the series to cover up their status points, you know?
Yeah, there you go. They're devious.
I want to talk a lot, so my communications block your targets.
Just why I oughta just wait until I get my building block UI in game. You'll be sorry.
Alright, jump with you guys.
This boy is taking a little longer.
Yeah, because I'm doing a lot of missing.
There we go.
Oh! Bottom turret is almost dry.
Let's see, what's chat saying? Is it safe to go refuel at a?
Could always use a moon pad. I don't see them.
I would assume it's safe to go back to New Babbage.
That's true.
Yeah,
We are.
that's atmosphere.
There's no way that these PvP guys want to be doing that in atmosphere.
No, not against a reteamer. That changes the fight unless you're an arrow. The Gladius does not enjoy atmospheric flights in the way that it enjoys space fights.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, if you're is his name Tarada? The guy that does the hard flying videos. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Like Avenger 1?
I've heard of it before. No, I've been more just a dogfighter, night fight type guy.
Yeah, Tarada. I think his name is Tarada, but he does all kinds of acrobatics.
Oh,
shit.
like low flying and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, his videos are amazing. The kinds of stuff he's pulling off, and he's got the head tracker too.
Yeah.
So you get these really cool perspective as he's like looking around the cockpit.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not cool enough to have a head tracker yet. Guess I gotta work on making myself a solid desktop, you know?
Yeah. Well, and a chair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and a chair. Yep.
With
Especially
your
with the
5% off discount using Odd
Yeah.
Job at checkout.
Yeah, that's still pretty cool. You got that chair. That's a nice one.
Oh, I am loving it. It is so cool. I didn't get it for free. I did buy it, but I did get a discount for being a YouTuber.
Nice.
That's still pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like big YouTuber stuff. I'm not a big YouTuber.
Yeah. You're working on it.
No, I'm really happy.
Hey, you're a bigger YouTuber than I am.
There you go. It is everything from a certain point of view, right?
Yeah.
We have 800 followers, so yeah.
Hey, cool. You guys are better than I am on both fronts, so there you go.
All right.
See? I got a couple videos up, but they're usually not for grabs and like that.
Yeah, I just put up my review of the cutter. It's the video. I'm not as proud of that one as some of the other ones, but it's good. It's decent. The cutter is. It's hard to say much about this ship because it's just a starter ship with amenities and a little storage space. It is not good for combat.
It is beautiful bumblebee three brick, and I love it in every way. But no, if you want to shoot at stuff, get the night.
Yeah. If you want to shoot at stuff with a starter ship, get the Mustang Alpha
That's true.
or
Yeah, for
the
big
Avenger
base
Titan,
starter.
or But the Mustang Alpha, of the cheapest ones, of the lowest tier entry ones, that one is going to be the best fighter, and your best all around ship, especially because they improved it a few patches ago, and allowed you to use the cargo space for real cargo and boxes and stuff, and not just fake cargo. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, I requested a landing.
Okay.
Do you have another ERT that you can share? Actually, let me see. Master Cracker, ERT. Oh, it's a Calliope. Perfect. I'm gonna share this. And Ray and I are gonna go start that.
Cool.
It's in the system, so let's see what happens from first contact on this hammerhead to death.
Have you done anything with the new like emergency response mission systems?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Those are fun.
I tried to take on a critical one. So I survived against an Idris for 20 minutes in a constellation.
Wow.
The target died. So I had to go to work, so I went back to base. But I want to see it with a Corsair and the 4.5s.
Yeah.
Double firepower.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
guys.
is in fact the spaceport that we're next to, right, Vader?
Yeah. Yeah, we're at the spaceport.
And it's not giving me a landing.
Oh, I see how it is. Hey, if you want to meet up, you guys can hop on the Corsair and see that Ford firepower.
we might have to.
We can always land at the Commons and reclaim the ship.
Yeah.
That is true. That might be that's the cheaper option for.
And then fly something else.
Yeah.
It's the only way to refuel an 8-night jump.
Yeah, gas prices being what they are, you can't afford to do it the legit way.
This is, yeah, well, in our case, it's bullet prices, but you know.
Yeah, all 99,000 of them.
I only expended 10,000 bullets, sir.
Oh, by the way, these are the size of, like what? What's the shell size of an 5 size 5 cannon thing?
Oh, probably about the size of a
Like
Coke bottle.
forearm-sized.
Valkyrie, Hammerhead. Hold up. Okay. The Ray has to die first. The other two deal with it.
Looks like we're not the only ones who had this idea.
Nope.
Right first.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put you on this target. Tree on.
Makes
the
it a bit
Hammerhead.
easier to find where I need to land.
Yep.
So target number 1. Hurricane.
No, it is interesting that none of these are Aegis ships.
Yeah, I think they're all people trying to get to IAE, and then they're finding that the spaceport is not functioning properly because everybody and their dog is getting here.
Closer. So hang on.
That guy just landed his cutter directly on top.
Oh, yeah.
Might be interesting to get down there, buddy.
Don't know if he's going to be able to get that cutter back, but if you can nab the parking spot, you got it, right?
Maybe a flyby on the Hammerhead.
Pray for his knees, though.
But I do want the Hurricane back.
And there's an Aurora here.
Meet me outside.
Wow.
Yeah, those are 4 size 5 units hitting a Hurricane. It's fine. Alright, so this is a Hammerhead. Alright, we haven't engaged it yet. Here goes. I'm in range. You'll be in range shortly. The French shields are down already.
Woo! All right.
Oh, he's turning shield faces. Hammer hits down.
Wow. That was
Oh, of
ridiculous.
course. Of course, there's great.
So
I'd be
you
sad,
engaged
but
that thing before I even got a chance to.
So let's see, what's going to be the best way to get to you guys?
we can land at a spot down here.
Okay. And then we'll just bring like a 2-seater over to you.
Alright.
You could show off the Vanguard.
Yeah. Yeah, I never got that Vanguard out to you.
Okay, I admit I am lost.
Keep going.
While you're taking off, we'll just take this next one we shared.
Believe. Oh. Exits this way.
Harry?
Okay.
We're going the wrong way.
Yep.
Going to the commons. This way. You following? You following? Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you.
All right.
Oh, that's right. It's these stairs off to the side.
Yeah.
That part always trips me up.
Yeah. Transit should be close by, but not seen.
Just realized I'm not watching chat. But that is okay, because there is no updates to chat.
Yep.
Hammerhead?
Nor mine.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Heck, this is
Capsule
right
now
now.
approaching station.
No,
Stand
they have
clear
to
of
stand clear.
disembarking passengers.
Not get another signature, so we probably got 2 hurricanes.
This is the side that's going to the spaceport, right?
Capsules are now closing.
Yes.
Okay. I was just following you. I didn't double check that.
Yes, I am pretty sure anyways.
I do like the view from the front of the train here.
Yeah, especially during the daytime. It's really pretty.
It's a little less pretty at night because there's a lot of it that just has no lights.
Yeah.
But this little frozen river lake thing, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Kind of reminds me of Park City a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Park City during the winter.
Yeah.
It'll be like this in a month.
Yeah. It's been a pretty dry winter so far. I've been pretty surprised.
Yeah, they opened up the ski resorts really early because we had that early snow. And then we've had very little since then.
Yeah. Which makes me nervous about next year's water supply because
Yeah.
it'll be pretty dry then too.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't get enough water, then we can't provide it to California.
Yeah. Don't be ridiculous. We're not supplying water to California. Oregon is.
How we go?
No, just kidding. That's not messed up enough. Nevada is.
A legit dry desert.
The driest desert we have.
Oh no, my gun's been hit. Alright, hang on.
I don't know. New Mexico's pretty dry too.
That is true. They could probably glean some water from New Mexico.
A few drops here and there.
Yeah. Heaven forbid they get it from that massive body of water that they border.
Well, then they have to take all the salt out of it, and that's hard.
Yeah, It's not like
Whereas
people season their food with salt.
building a pipeline directly to California from some other state, that's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Recharge your shields a little.
I
got done yesterday.
I get to say all this because I am a former California resident.
Looking for a good time?
I have family in California, and I just know all the complaints I hear from them.
Yeah.
Vehicle retrieval system.
I was in the half of California that's supplying that supplies all the water to the half that has all the people. The northern half.
But hey, Tom Selleck and his avocados
Yeah.
always have water.
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian's pool, always full of water.
It'd be really nice if they made it so you
Okay,
could,
Hangar 4.
if you could,
Oh,
basically
decent.
make it so you don't have freaking green lines in the desert, because that's completely useless.
Yeah, it's the green lawns that get me, and Los Angeles has them. Like, guys, stop.
Yeah.
Take a page out of Albuquerque's book and just get some hardscapes, some xeriscapes.
But they look pretty good too.
You got to be back here.
Okay.
You got to be right where the ramp comes down to, and that's when you can. Right.
Yeah, they're really trying to cause some traumatic brain injuries, as it turns out. If you're not at risk of being knocked unconscious by your ship's ramp, are you really living?
The Titan's really good at that too. Oh yeah, I love the ones that make you stand out of the ramp as it opens up.
All right, I'm in the turret.
Okay.
Alright, little hurricane. This is 4 rattlers that should split through a good number of stuff.
Oh, that's cute. It has sucker punch guns in the turret.
Oh, so you can do no damage.
I can do funny damage. I do shield damage.
Yeah.
There we go. Works a little better when I actually get my shots.
All right.
All right. So we are now airborne.
Where are we headed?
I do not know. Calliope, it looks like.
Yeah, Calliope will go to get my gun started. Getting ready to do the array. Oh, we broke the PCs by porting away.
So to anyone watching this after the fact, we are now flying the Vanguard Sentinel. This is the electronic warfare variant of the Vanguard family that we looked at earlier. This is the de facto favorite, I think, of most people flying Vanguards. It currently comes equipped with an EMP, but it will be losing that EMP in the future in favor of different kinds of electronic warfare weapons.
And I got to tell you, the default loadout is definitely not the typical favorite, because it just has so much distortion. There's only one gun on here that does actual hull damage.
Which is the nose gun.
It's the nose gun, yeah.
And distortion is really cool for stripping shields, but you don't want to bang all of your DPS afterwards in one gun. So usually you want to size that up to size 5, change it out for a different type of energy weapon, replace the distro guns on the nose with some other variants.
Yeah.
And as well as for the turret.
Yeah, I think the meta build right now is to have a size 5 energy repeater on the nose and replace all 4 of the distortions above it with the size 2 energy repeaters as well. And just turn everything into energy repeaters.
Once you get here, I am heading to Rare Malta research outpost.
I see that. we jumped to your previous location and then you were gone.
Oh. Well, there you go. I'm going to get repairs. Last one, I missed a few shots of the Hercules were able to get on the back of us. Oh, and it's nighttime, so you'll be able to see all the floodlights and stuff like that on landing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like he took a few hits there.
Ooh, yeah. You are red.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's hard to tell with Drake ships.
I know, there's a fine line between, a standard
Like,
battle scar.
did he just take a bunch of damage? Is this a fashion statement? We don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
It doesn't look too much different from when it left the factory line.
That's the medium trait.
Yeah, I drive a 2014 Ford Focus, and when I got it, still pretty new car, but it is my first car, right? And it has been through a lot. At this point, it goes through some damage, and it's like, adds character. I'll get a new car when I graduate.
Yeah.
Of course, it's quiet. It's going to be windy. Alright. We're down. So who wants to get back to the pilot seat?
Whoa.
No service
Oh,
required.
you're taking off.
Yeah.
Am I?
Your ship is
Yeah,
taking
it
off.
looks-
Oh, no, desync.
Was that? Okay.
That was a
Just
fake
desync.
takeoff.
I'm gonna switch pads though. This one says I don't need service. That's a lie.
They're just looking at the Drake-ness of the ship, and they're like, we can't fix that.
What do you want fixed again?
You're going to have to be real specific about which parts are broken and which ones are not. Oh.
To me, it looks like your wings are not retracted.
There we
Is
go.
that potentially?
No, they're retracted on my screen.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna back up a little more.
Yep.
And the wind is pushing us. That's Calliope at its finest.
This might be kind of interesting for us to get on your ship because you're doing a little bit of a jig. From our perspective, anyways.
Okay, first thing, I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna point myself towards the wind because this is obnoxious.
You see this Vanguard slowly drifting away, Vader?
This is Calliope at its finest. Dude, this one's upset.
Oh, I got knocked over.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it looks like the Vanguard is getting pushed.
Okay, get on the pilot seat. The ship starts moving, and I apologize.
Your ship is
Boy,
a terrifying schlock.
it is windy out here.
Man.
Gale force wind is pushing it,
Wow. Yeah, that's.
Scared, Peter?
I'm scared too.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the wind is pushing
oh
us
my
down,
gosh.
right?
Oh my gosh, it's chasing me!
Get the pilot seat running as fast as I can.
And you said your wings are in. I'll take your word for it, but they are still out to me.
Don't know what's in it.
Okay, I'm going in.
Push this off the pad. Okay.
It's on the ground right now. Now's our chance.
I'm in.
Okay. I'm gonna get us up to space first, and then we'll do a seat swap once we're out of the gale force winds.
I'm not seeing any klaxons or lights or anything.
Oh.
So
Sorry, I think someone closed it and then I hit the button again.
oh,
I'll close it.
I didn't close it.
I just hit the button. It's closing.
Okay.
All right, does it mess anything up if I get into one of these turrets?
Negative. But whoever wants to fly first, I'm just getting us to a spot where we can seat hop without the winds blowing us across the planet.
Well, it's your baby, Schlag. Don't you want to fly?
I've already killed 2 hammerheads. Somebody else can enjoy the size 5 games.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You've
be
convinced me.
I know. All it requires is someone gets in the co-pilot seat before McCool is fully sat down.
Oh, these are badgers. That's cute. I love it.
I know.
Are the turrets different?
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got food.
It's got really good coverage on this port turret.
McCool, you want me to hop in the co-pilot seat first, real quick?
Can. I'll get out.
Or I can give you guns and shields at request. Okay. I'll hop in. Okay, my screen's wrong. Ready to go.
Okay. Let's see. If
Right
you
click
have
on
control of power. All right. And this is all energy, right?
All in. Yep.
Okay. So now we need to take on a mission.
Oh, Vader's still on the ship.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got an ERT.
I just lost it. Yep. Go ahead and pick it up. You're gonna do most of the damage.
Sharing.
Okay.
Oh, there's way too many waypoints over there. Okay, gonna have to plot the course.
Look at all that firepower this thing has in the port direction. Insane.
Oh, that's not. It did the thing.
It did the rotate in the wrong direction and then it realigned correctly.
Yep. Okay, so let's just go to MicroTech. Start with the basics.
Man, I finally ran out of juice.
There we go. All right, jumping over to MicroTech. And this should put us pretty close to this guy. MicroTech is a little frustrating in that it doesn't give you direct routes a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Man, this is such a cool silhouette on this ship.
It is a cool looking ship.
It kind of makes me want them to make something akin to the Imperial shuttle.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they cut an Imperial shuttle in half and then stuck a big ship in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I stuck one in black and red as well.
So it put us 334 out. I'm gonna start flying that way, and then let's see if we can get a another mission queued up. That might be faster. Does anyone have VHRTs? Because I only seem to see the ERTs and HRTs and below.
So, MicroTech's a little weird. There's, if you see, you got two HRTs probably. Someone that's 17,000, that's a VHRT.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep. There's one for 17,500 and one for 11,250.
Probably gonna have hurricanes and stuff like that.
Okay, well that is weird.
Yeah, sadly the service beacons aren't working, so. Or they're just not on the server. Yeah, it's hard to get away from Crusader mounts. Because they're so easy.
We were drifting down. I should probably focus on keeping us aloft.
Yeah. All power to thrusters.
I love how this sounds like a twin-engine World War II Proctor bomber.
Yeah, can you imagine this thing diving down towards you?
Yeah, it sounds like a B-52 or a B-17. Jeez, that is just tons and tons of gun on the front.
Oh yeah. Somewhere off in the distance, a planet is being destroyed.
Something is having a very bad day.
I always kind of wonder what happens to our errant energy blasts. They've got to eventually hit something, right? Maybe that's why the Vandal are at war with us.
One day on a Vandal planet, they were a peaceful species until a single-sized head rail cannon from an Idris flew by and hit one of their settlements. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was just like our negligent discharge that started the war. That seems like a parody waiting to be written, right?
Yeah.
I could almost imagine it as like a sitcom in the universe. Something akin to like what's that show called? The Seth MacFarlane one with the Orville. It's like a Star
the
Trek
Orville
knockoff.
I think it is called Orville, right?
Just the Orville.
It's called
Okay.
the Orville.
Okay.
Which, that one
Something
started
like
as a funny knockoff, but I think it's gotten a lot more serious. Hasn't it?
Oh, has it?
When I haven't actually watched it, but it looks from the when I do see clips of it from time to time, and it looks like it's just gotten more and more serious. Like the gags brought everyone in, and now they're staying for a sci-fi show.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself either, but that is kind of weird to think that Seth MacFarlane is even involved in something serious.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's totally serious. Just more so than it was when it started, I think. And that is a tendency.
Yeah.
That's kind of a tendency for comedy series to take themselves a little more seriously as they go on, as the audience starts getting attached to the characters and stuff like that.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Okay, so we are now approaching our cruising altitude. We're still 240 away.
Oof.
Yeah. That's why I want to do the bounties. It's most definitely a Crusader space thing. Person's okay.
Yeah, better
They still
in
have, like,
Hurston or Crusader space. And you can
yeah,
do the
groups.
yeah, the alerts, the ECN alerts there, and the group ones.
Yeah, it's hit or miss with the ECN stuff. Sometimes you get a MicroTech, and sometimes you gotta go to the most obscure places like range points and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to see how far away they are because they do tell you the distances.
Gosh, I love the panoramic views right there.
Well, I am sure you are a very happy owner of this ship. This is a beauty.
Does the bottom wing look munched to anybody else?
It does to me. It looks like it's damaged.
Wow, I don't see that.
Yeah, but you were seeing them as up, and we were seeing them as down the whole time you were landed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just
Looks
being
fine to me.
landed.
Huh.
And from our perspective, when we got on your ship, you were doing a pogo routine, jumping up and down like crazy.
It's Drake. It's the hydraulic unit here.
It's just jumping like a.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yes. It's got that new air ride suspension. Lets you do all kinds of cool stuff. Now I really want someone to do a fan video of Drake's doing the hydro bounces like cars do.
You see when it's landing, it's a low rider, so
All my friends know the low rider. Where's Lopez on Nick at Night?
Yeah.
So, I think my favorite part right here, right? So I'm looking at the landing gear display handle. And on there, there's a hydraulics. It's not a switch for hydraulics on or off. It's a 0 to max. I'm trying to think the last time I've ever seen anything on it that's not on a hydraulic fuel.
0 to max.
Yeah, it's 0 to max, and it's a twist dial, so it's a potentiometer style thing, right?
Gosh, that's true.
But at what point do I need my hydraulics to be at like 100 when I'm dealing with landing gear? It should be either way or off. And
Well, those folding wings are cool.
Above it is auto, right? There's no button there. So Drake's like, auto link, he's gonna put something here, and we're not gonna do anything about it.
I just saw a prompt for 17500 pop up on my screen. I wonder if we're going to get there and Jorge is already dead.
Oh, he probably is. I never got the missions though. If it was in a bunker, sometimes you get a little close and the bunker will shoot them down for you.
Okay.
Yeah, or somebody else will go to the bunker on a mission. But I don't think this one's by a bunker. It shouldn't be. Because otherwise we would have been able to go right there.
That's
this one.
true.
The HRT is what he's talking
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we accepted a VHRT. That's the one that popped. We're still headed towards the ERT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Scratch that. We're good. So it probably was some random benefactor that helped us out and we got credit for it.
Nice. I'll take it.
Yeah, no complaints here.
Pull your on the Sky 50
Okay.
And, Hammerhead, they're not going to shoot at you unless you're like 2,000, right?
1,500. That's our max range.
So we can actually stay real nice and pretty.
Yeah, except for an atmosphere, but at least you get the first shot advantage.
Okay. Getting some guys popping up on screen. I see 3 bogeys.
Hurricane on the left.
Yeah.
I say the Hurricane, but they get their attention. My missile stock used to have 16 Rattlers. It did.
I am moving in on the Hurricane.
I just don't want that. Oh, careful going too close to the ground too fast. This doesn't respond nicely to that.
Yeah, they are. It looks like they're landed on the ground.
Okay. Well, I am going in very slow.
I love that sound.
Okay.
Hurricane
I have to increase the decoy numbers.
Yeah. All turrets on Hurricane. Oh my gosh, look at all that.
It's a little silly, isn't it?
I love it. He's below us. Move for our port side. Alright. Hurricane down. On the Vanguard. Vanguard is in the rear.
I got him.
Bam, I got it. Vanguard is moving rear. Alright, Vanguard down.
Okay.
Alright, recharge your guns. Score up on that hammerhead. Just see how long it takes you. Oh, looks like he's asleep. I suppose we can move in.
This is kind of silly.
I love cannons.
What?
Oh, you want to have a go at it, Lance?
That's amazing. That it didn't even pop that fast when we were on the Redeemer.
No, it didn't.
Of course, we only had one turret going at a time, but still.
All right, Vader, which one were you in? I'll swap you out.
I was in the port side turret.
Okay.
There we are. All right.
That was one volley, guys.
Did the hammerhead was asleep and not actively pursuing the field bases, but
Let's see, I'll get another mission queued up. We have something to shoot at. Delise Nadu. MicroTech rec site. Sharing. And it appears that this individual is really close to MicroTech Data Center 4HJLVEA.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
shoot.
See here.
Which,
I'm on your left side, and I am shooting in the direction.
okay.
Okay. I can't point directly at it now, but it is. You are generally pointed in the right direction, I think.
Let's see.
It's the data center 4HJ
4HJ.
4HJ LVE-A.
There's an Acropolis. Oh yeah, 4HJ LVEA. How could I forget where this one is? It's my favorite one.
And do you call yourself a navigator?
I don't, but I could. Well, that's nice. It's daytime over here.
Okay. That put us 50 kilometers away. It's now behind us.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. Shoot at it when it's in your view. Okay. Great.
It looks like we're going in the right direction. My crosshairs are right next to the box.
Mm-hmm. And the number's getting lower, right?
Yes, indeed it is. 42 out. We'll let you know when we hit 20.
Yeah, I may have to course correct.
You're doing pretty good so far. You probably want to pitch down a bit. We're now at 33.
Okay.
So I'm shooting the very corner of the box. You just want to aim slightly to the right.
All right. There we go.
Out.
Well, I'm kind of curious. Can you take the course here into Pirate Sword?
That would be pretty fun to try out, wouldn't it?
It would be disgusting. That would be terrible against the Merlins at the end, but
15.
All right.
a Raider contact that looks like a hammer. Oh, Valkyrie. Valkyrie was the first one to pop up. Two
This might be
Valkyries
a
and a
pretty.
hammerhead. Oh, you'll love this.
Soft targets to shoot at.
Yeah. Soft,
Bullet
fast,
sponges.
slow targets. Yep.
All right. I'm going to concentrate on the big ones.
Alright.
And I want everybody else to just keep Keep them off my tail
Alright.
and my sides.
If you get underneath, you have no dice against them, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Our bottom angle is 40 down.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going underneath already. Do Valkyries have? I don't think they have missiles, do they?
Wow.
One Valkyrie going port side aft. On our wing, no longer clear off the top turret, going for overhead.
Hey, Valkyrie's dead. It's just the hammerhead remaining now.
Stop and reload.
Shield offline.
Oops.
Oh. Shield.
No, I totally messed that up. I'm sorry, guys.
All good.
All good.
That was a lot of fun. I ought to go to bed anyway. I must be tired.
Yeah. All good.
But I think that is a good demonstration of the weaknesses of the Corsair. Amazing forward firepower.
Yeah.
Once your shields go down, though, glass cannon.
Yeah, yeah. It did not take long once those shields went down.
But I don't think that makes it a bad ship. I think it makes it a balanced ship.
Yep. You gotta be careful about the fights you get yourself into and how close you get. Once you get surrounded, it's difficult to get it away.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good example of what it can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Like, share, comment,